Hey guys, welcome back to Hike Oregon, and thank you so much for watching this PCT recap series. In today's video, I'm going to be talking all about my water collection and my cook system that I took on the trail. If you didn't watch my PCT prep series, this is pretty much exactly the same, except now that I'm off the trail, I'm showing you what gear worked for me, what gear didn't work for me, and kind of my thoughts on what I could do differently next time I go out. So let's get started. So for my water collection system, I had just a little baggie here that I took with me, and in it I have my Sawyer squeeze, which looks like this. This is the Sawyer squeeze filter, and then my Knock Vecto. So this is a 2-liter water bag that's really convenient. Basically it folds up really small, as you saw, and then you slide the slider off. It has a really nice wide mouth, and you can just scoop the water, and then you put the slider back on, and then this is filled with water. I have a full review on this. And then you can screw your Sawyer on it, which is super awesome, and then you just filter, which is so handy and it's so quick. I absolutely loved this system. I highly recommend it to anyone that's doing any sort of backpacking, whether it be, 1, 2, 3 nights or more. I find this system to be really awesome. And look how small, like that's all you have to take. So after I put the water in the Vecto, I would filter it into one of my smart water bottles. So I had this one here, and then on the other side I have my 1.5 liter, and basically I would filter it into here, and then I have a hose coming out of the smart water bottle that has a little nozzle on it that I can drink from. This setup was awesome, and I highly recommend anyone that hates stopping to drink. That's the kind of person I am. I will not drink water if I have to stop. So this just made it super quick and easy, and then I could drink out of my mouthpiece. And then for my cook system, I just had this little unit right here. Everything I have is right in here, except my spoon. And this is my Sea to Summit long-handled spork. This did not obviously fit in the pot, but I kept it handy for lunches and that sort of thing. This is the GSI Pinnacle Soloist. In here, I just have all of my cook stuff. So I have my Sea to Summit collapsible cup. I love this guy. So surprised also at how warm my drinks stayed in this. I was really surprised at that. Then I just have a lighter here to light my stove. Basically had everything like tucked in a towel. So this is my pot towel, my cook towel that I would after rinsing my pot, I would just kind of wipe it out, and it kept things from clanging around in here. So then I had my MSR fuel canister. This is one of the smaller ones, and then I have my MSR pocket rocket here. This is a pretty old one, but it just screws onto here and then you cook. This was really convenient. One of these actually lasted me about 18 cooks, so 18 meals, and I was really surprised by this. I had never actually used up a whole one of these, so I didn't know how long it lasted, and I actually carried 2 the whole time, which I totally didn't need. For lunches, I did have a Talenti container that I would cold soak my meals in, which was also super convenient, super lightweight. The only thing is that it's kind of bulky, so it did take up some space, but if you have the space and if you like cold soaking, I highly recommend it. And that's it for my cook system. I absolutely loved my cook and water system. Everything was just super simple, super dialed in. That's it for this video. Thank you so much for watching. If you have any questions regarding any of this gear, feel free to comment down below and I'll be happy to answer your questions. Make sure to check me out over on Instagram. That's where I post all of the pictures from my most recent backpacking trip. And if you're interested in hiking or backpacking here in Oregon, make sure to check out out my website, hikeoregon.net. That is where you will find tons of information about backpacking here in this lovely state. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll catch you on the next adventure.